husband or slave. No woman in a relationship wants her man to do exactly what she's telling him to do. Why? Because if you do that as a woman, you're going to feel that you are the one having to control everything. You're going to be responsible for everything, and it's going to feel like a burden. And for a woman, that is not a very pleasant experience, because what she really wants inside a relationship is for her man to step up and lead and take control of things. That doesn't mean control her. It just means take control of all the items of your life together. And how do we know this? How can a man possibly know what a woman wants? Because I'm a relationship coach, have been for 30 years, have been dealing with thousands of people in the United States and in Australia as a coach. Myself and my wife have honed down to a number of core principles that actually work inside a relationship. And those principles embody this. No woman wants a man to run around doing exactly what she tells him to do, because then she doesn't have a husband. She's just got a slave. And that dynamic simply doesn't work for her, because what she really wants is for him to open up, to step into all the different areas like the kids, the finances, the bedroom, communication, his own mental health, his own fitness, all these important areas inside the relationship that impact on the communication and our ability to transmit love to each other, which is why we're in a relationship, right? So instead of allowing yourself to step into the masculine state and have control, you need to learn how to be in the feminine state. Now, I know I'm probably going to get hundreds of comments down below that I'm telling women to be subservient to men, and I'm definitely, absolutely not saying that. What I'm saying is, when you get out of the masculine state, you move into the feminine state, you won't feel the burden. And again, equally, I'm sure a lot of women will say, well, I've tried that with my husband and he simply won't step up. Well, you need to look at how much control you're exerting inside the relationship in reality. You also need to look at whether or not the relationship is actually stuck in the resentment phase. And that's where you will need assistance to move out of that. And one way of doing that and learning how to be in the feminine state more is to book a discovery call with us. The links will be down below underneath our social media posts. So that's a great way to make that distinction. Now, if you're not recognizing a lot of what I'm saying here, I would suggest to you that a lot of the time you're in your masculine state and not stepping across into the feminine. And these states communicate a lot. They don't just communicate through words, they communicate through the hormonal levels that we have in our body. So when a man's in his masculine state, there's a lot of testosterone. When a woman's in her feminine state, there's a lot of oxytocin. Those two are like yin and yang, and they help connection occur inside the relationship in the unspoken communication that distinctly goes on between men and women. See, communication is not about the words. In fact, the words are only 7% of communication. The real communication is the unspoken communication that's going on, that occurs in what are called our states. Masculine and feminine are states. And if you don't have that right, you're not going to get this dynamic right. And as a woman, you're going to be running around feeling overburdened, worn out, and exhausted from being responsible for him and responsible for everyone inside the family. So if you want to change that dynamic and you're not sure how to do it, please reach out, just book a discovery call. We'd love to assist you to do that.